Goaltending and face-off is always super important. Two keys of the game will be the netminders and the face-off X today.
Well, the Phogos are Jacob Phaup and Luke Wierman, both Pennsylvania guys. They spent all summer practicing against each other, and Phaup gets the better of it on the first face-off today. So we shall see, Ryan.
The way that you want to start if you're Maryland, getting that early advantage.
All right, that's almost too much to ask for the Orange defense. You basically had to stop them 3 times in a row. And a violation on face-off on Phaup will give the Terps the...
Gary, and we would drive back home and go out in the backyard and play until late in the evening every single night. And my brother Casey was always number 22, so I rocked the 19 at that time. But
Lexo, like he wasn't even there, and just spun back to the middle and scored. Wisnauskas his 153rd career goal as a Terrapin in his 5th year playing for Maryland. Face-off won by the Orange.
Out there and against the defenses that he plays against, and getting so much attention that you're able to do things like that. So well deserved, and you know, hearing you call out the names as we're running down the list, that's some pretty good company to join for him as well.
Face-off won by Phaup. We saw a shot there on the sideline of Roy 3. That's Roy's son, of course, now in his 30th year in one way or another on the Orange staff. The Ring of Honor so
time G. Number 16, DeMayo's got some great speed, and an awesome goal right there for Maryland to put him up by 5.
Well, you talk about Wisnauskas and all these stars on Maryland, it's easy to overlook it. And how many saves had McNaney made? High, stick side, finally moved him a bit and found the back of the net.
Yeah, I think it's the first time that he made a save down low, or had a shot down low, rather.
Phaup and Wierman tangled. That'll be a loose ball push on Wierman. That's for him this year, going from a career lifer at midi to attack.
Yeah, it's a lot different, actually. You know, he's used to the speed dodge coming from up top, and now he's doing a lot more quicker movements from behind the cage. So unit there's got to be a little bit stiffer, and you can't have those easy dunks. You can give up the outside shot, but you can't give up the dunks, and that was just way too easy.
And a guy like Donville, he was the #1 pick in the NLL draft for box lacrosse this past offseason, and he catches the ball there, it's going in the net. The former Cornell player transferring, a grad transfer to Maryland for his 5th year this year. Didn't get to play last year when the Ivy League was shut down. Face-off scrum, one picked up by Maryland. Kahn, cross crease, shot goes flailing high. That's
there for Syracuse, having Curry start with the ball, get a lot of attention towards him, and then Syracuse moves the ball to the backside, and Dordovic finds a way to put it to the back of the net.
Well, Phaup won the clamp on that face-off, but Maryland and Bubba Fairman end up with possession.
And big time, he's seeing the ball well, and you know, it's again another piece of the puzzle from being the #1 team in the country. You got to have high level. He's placing the ball in good spots, and he's really keeping Syracuse in it at this time.
And think about the foot injury that cost him his then sophomore year. That was so long ago, back in 2019. He's now a 5th year junior. Maryland in transition. That's their face-off man, Wierman. He scored 2 last week. But
proven to be effective right now.
Well, both Cook and Quinn were technically playing midfield that possession, and might as well have been on attack. Face-off by Phaup, and tied up by Wierman.
It's got to be a hold.
The hold will give it to the Orange with 25 to go in the half. And how about this with a quick strike? This got a practice in training camp, did not play last week. How's this for your debut here in 2022? Face-off won by Phaup. Just threw it at the net late in the half. Nobody home. Harry Gate was going to go against Maryland. And then it's 5-0. This has changed in a huge way in about the last 9 minutes or so of the half.
Absolutely. Maryland was dominating for the first quarter and a half in time of possession and shots on cage, and Syracuse has roared back, and the Carrier Dome crowd is behind him and energized.
That's Sama
there, and let's go out and get the first goal in the second half, and they sure did, and it's a big-time goal.
We've not called Kyle Long's name much today, but hey, Sunday afternoon, this great lacrosse matchup between top-ranked Maryland, 9th-ranked Syracuse, 9-6 Terps here. Off the last Logan Wisnauskas goal. A loose ball push in the face-off, and the Terps will have it again. This is a dangerous time, Ryan, in the game here for Syracuse, as Maryland
Trouble right now on the offensive end when it sticks in one guy's stick and he tries to do too much.
And that was a freshman in Tyler Cordes assisting a redshirt freshman in Birtwistle. Violation on the faceoff on Phaup. He thought he was off to the races. First violation of the half. Wierman now throws it away. So both faceoff guys matching a game going to the fourth, just like we did at halftime. Final faceoff for ceremony to end the quarter. And Syracuse dead in the water at the offensive end for much of the third quarter. Finds 2 goals in the
14 seasons together and game planning together and going over X's and O's and understanding one another's philosophies on basically everything.
Yes.
You know, this is it's a matchup that's exciting, and it's going to be fun to see who's victorious here at the end.
Well, Bobby Benson took over the OC job at Maryland. It was January last year, late in the game, when J.L. Reppert got the Holy Cross head coaching job. As here comes Puglisi, who's already got a goal in the game. Skip past Wisnauskas in his spot and buries it from the right wing.
A little bit more awareness of where number 1 is, because he can shoot the ball with the best of them.
Well, now that Jared Bernhardt has graduated, Wisnauskas is in more spots on the field. And that is why he was the number 1 pick in the NLL draft. You get him the ball, it's going home. 6-man face-off scrum. Arge had it for a moment, stick loss though. And the Terps come out with it with Probilski. Here's Wierman, he's dangerous. Passing left and off the pipe. Maltz rang it off the crossbar. Phaup will scoop it up. Not always so comfortable with the ball in his stick, and he finds a lot of Boyer.
Weapons. It's a different name that we're calling on every single goal that's happening right now.
How about Daniel Maltz? He was a 40-goal scorer and a starter on attack last year, on the national runner-up. Replaced in the starting lineup this season with the arrival of Keegan Kahn and the ascension of Eric Molliver, and here he is just when they needed him. Face-off win by Wierman, finds Wisnauskas. Skip pass, wide of Maltz and turned over. Well, crowd in the Dome today. It was 19 degrees outside and snowing this morning. There's about 8,000 and change we expect in the Dome today for this huge matchup with the top-ranked Turks and the 9th-ranked Orange.
Taking his right hand and cans a little backhander, a big-time goal out of Maryland.
I'm sure Gary Gate didn't appreciate the goal at this time, but he has to appreciate the style that goal was scored in by Donville. Face-off won by the Orange. Sam Alexo pumping off officials and Maryland players. Bunny pass to Rosa, just got right. He's going to need to score a few more, though, because the Orange are still down by 3. He's got half of Syracuse's total at 10. Phaup had it for a moment. And that feels like it's happened a bunch today, or it looks like the Orange had the face-off one, but Maryland ends up with possession.
Cuse defense there, and it's been tough on the netminder today, just with the quality of shots that you're seeing Maryland continue to get. It's completely different. The shots that Maryland are getting from the shots that Syracuse are having the most.